Hello YouTube, this is BP1991X bringing you another video. This is the first video that I was talking about, if you heard that. This is one of the videos of this product to be the first one on YouTube, and I'm excited about that because when buying this baton, I didn't see any videos of it, so just in case you're going to buy a baton like this or something like it, I want to give you a user opinion and user review of this baton. The first baton I'm going to review is the Monadnock 9021S, I believe. And let me turn that around. This is the best baton that I have now because it's an auto lock. It's not just a friction lock baton. It's an auto lock expandable baton. There's the logo. And here's the information on it. Alright. Let me start with this packaging. The main accessory for this baton is the auto lock swivel holder, which is the best holder because it's designed just for this baton. I do not have that holder, but I've seen it, and I've seen the baton in action with that holder, and that is the best thing that you can hold your baton in. I don't have it at this point, but maybe later I will. This is a chart of other models so you can compare what you have. And this is the baton chart that they give you. Tells you where to hit, tells you different areas and of striking and what these areas will cause, what damage hitting these areas will cause, which is a good thing. If you follow this, you can follow this on like a model or something. You can train with that and learn the defensive strikes because there's not that many, but mastering them is what you have to do. It's not so many to learn, it's just knowing how to use them, when to use them, and that. Alright, I'm going to go over that baton right now. It's this one, Monadnock MD9021S. I'm going to take it out the holder here. And it's 26 inches versus my other baton, which is 21, that I'll show you in a moment. And this may seem weird to you guys watching. You haven't seen a baton like this. This is not a steel tip, but this is a urethane tip. And again, it's just a different type of baton and a different type of take on the baton, as you'll see. This may look like a friction lock baton, but that's the only thing they have in common. And back to that tip, it's a urethane tip. Supposedly this is supposed to decrease the chance of fatal strikes, which I think will decrease it a little bit, but the baton is fatal anyway. I'm going to open that up. Right. I'm going to do it off camera so I can get a good extension. I don't know if you heard that, but that's a very strong locking. And it's not like these friction lock batons that use friction to lock. It actually has a whole system inside the handle and inside the shafts for locking. It has some cams and ball bearings that lock and unlock with that button. And foam grip handle, 26 inches. It has the safety tip. That's the Monadnock safety tip. And here's the closing of it. You press the button, follow the baton all the way down to the ground. You can even do that in your hand. But since I already closed it, I'm not going to show you that. And this is the holster that I have for it now. It's just a nylon holster with this ring. And this ring, I'm not sure what it does, but from my understanding, or how I use this ring, is when carrying the baton, if I want to carry it open for some reason, I'll flip the Velcro strips to the open position, lay down the baton in the Velcro strap, fasten it. Well, actually, I'm going to do something else before I do that. Okay, I'm going to set the camera down in a moment again to get this ready and show you how I do this. Okay, so that's the holster. That's the ring. I just put the tip through the ring, tied the handle on, or secured the handle with the nylon strap. I haven't seen anyone else do this with this baton, or with any baton with this holster, but that's what I think it's useful for. That's just something personal that I made up, I guess. I'm not sure why it's there. In the description they say metal keyring, and you definitely don't want to put a baton on your keyring unless it's a really, really small one, like a Kubaton or something like that. Alright. Now I'm just going to show you another reason why you should have this baton versus a friction lock baton. I actually have a friction lock. It's not a ASP or ASP, however you want to call it, but it's a solid steel stick, and this provided me with the experience and knowledge to be able to purchase that baton. I saw that baton before this baton, but at the time I didn't want something that I didn't know how to use. So I feel comfortable with this. I trained with this, self-trained. And I feel that I know enough defensive strikes and enough technique as far as jabbing to use these effectively. I will take a class sometime, but really quick I'm going to show you that baton open. 21 inches, solid steel, locks up real solid, and that case that I showed you came with that baton, but well, it's not that I don't like it. I like that case better with this baton, so I bought this little case. This is actually a better case as far as nylon goes, but the design is just better for this baton, and they can be mixed-matched around. I really don't have a set preference, but just for now, that's what I think. And this is the solid steel stick baton. It's a good baton if you're going to get something to start out. And let me compare those tips. This is a metal tip, a steel tip, compared to the other one. So it's the other one's a little bit taller, but it's not as hard. And that's a good thing, because you don't want to kill anyone, I don't think. This is supposed to be a non-lethal means of defense, and you don't want to do anything like that. And if you do hit someone in the head with this, you can kill them. You can kill them. And this will just let you hurt them really bad. But this is lethal, and that's the reason why they have that. Alright, this video is done. Thank you. Rate, comment, and subscribe. My name is BP1991X, and this is the end of the video.